ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Layers of Fear, where we're currently busy getting the crap scared out of us by the fact that nothing in this world makes sense. Yeah, this is a very interesting variety of horror game, and I don't really even know if you can call it horror in the traditional sense. It's not so much a scary game as an anticipatory one. It doesn't so much try to scare you as build anticipation, because you're always wondering about what's going to happen next, and your own dread over what's around the next corner, and that building feeling is, to my mind, even scarier than if there was some giant monster chasing me. And so far, I'm loving it. Granted, I'm scared shitless most of the time because that anticipation for the moment of something happening, that's always been something that I personally found scarier than actually being chased in a game. It really is. But anyways, we're going to move on now. See what dresser tries to flatten us this time.
Oh, stop looking at me like that. It's just a little something to help me focus on my work, that's all.
Yes, as we've come to learn, our main character has something of an alcohol problem. We've already looked at that and that. So it's time to head out, I guess. Not like we got much of a choice, mind you. Not like we got much of a choice. And of course the door will be shut behind us. What the hell? Oh, you're kidding me. The piano is... We are under attack by a piano, blocking our way. I can't go there because for some reason we cannot jump. God, this is so creepy. It really is. It really is just the creepiest shit ever. I don't care what you say, the anticipation and build-up parts is, to my mind, the scariest part of this sort of game, and creator's block. Well, that's one way to look at it. Now what do? I'm stuck in a... okay. That wasn't there last time I looked. Last time I was just stuck in a room with nothing there. No way to get out, and then that suddenly appears. What is going on here? Really, what is going on? I'm sorry, what the actual fuck? A baby doll being hung. Ugh. What the fuck? I know I say that a lot, but seriously, what the actual fuck? Man, I just do not get this world. I just do not. That's it. I want out. Just break the window and climb out through that. I would do that if I was in this sort of real life situation and it wasn't just all in my head or something. I would just break the window to get out that way, because that's one of the things you always find in horror games, that the protagonist always seems to stay past what you would consider the logical point of departure. The protagonist always sticks around far longer than is sensible. They never leave when it makes the most sense. Always just stay around. Even when everything is going to hell around them. Like, Outlast is the one exception to this, because you do try to leave early on, but it just doesn't go your way. But I like that they put that in there, because it's like, it shows that Miles recognizes that I am in way over my head, fuck this, I'm getting out. Which, I wish more horror games did that, rather than just having your protagonist stick to their guns. Phone. That's the phone, ain't it? What? What the hell? The phone just fucking jumped. Come on, come on. Jumping phones? The hell is going on here? And people talking out of nowhere when there's no one around to be doing the talking. This is insane. Dear sir, if I am to be honest, I can't say your letter was unexpected. Numerous colleagues have informed me that you have previously sought their advice. And while it is perfectly understandable for a patient to demand a second opinion, I would think 16 concurring opinions would be enough. Still, out of respect, I've examined the case thoroughly and I have to confer with my colleagues. Involuntary muscle spasms are not uncommon with patients who have suffered burns as severe as your wife did. What you refer to as freakish grin or unnerving yelp, though many would find such expressions hurtful, could indeed be manifestations of nerve damage. The other symptoms you mentioned do not seem to be psychological, but rather purely physiological in nature. Traumatic events can lead to severe stress, and that is nothing to be ashamed of. As to your demand we fix your wife, you have to understand that what you went through cannot be undone with one simple procedure. It is a long, arduous process that will require all your strength and support. Please feel free to contact me or my colleagues should you wish to discuss a long-term rehabilitation program. Robert Richards, MD. Yeah. Definitely more of the same sort of thing from last time. Phone has finally made its way up here, yet I can't interact with it. But yeah, that's just sort of reiterating some of the stuff that we found from last time. Where our wife was in some fire, and we are getting very pissed off because we can't get that solve the way we want to, and such. That's my interpretation, anyways. Okay, what can I do? This question, because I seem to just be going in circles. What am I missing here? What am I missing? Because it's gotta be something. I went the wrong way and it fell off the edge there. What's going on? I would like to know that. If I can somehow find it. Restless memories. Okay. What the hell is this? I do not like this place. I do not like this place. And I want it to stop being so scary. Jeez Louise. Another rat thing. Not quite sure what those are, other than scary as fuck. But... Let's keep at it. Oh dear. What's going on here? I think I may have just died, actually. Huh. Curious, I didn't think you could die in this game. Yeah, I think I may have just died. Unless that's supposed to happen and I'm supposed to lose consciousness there, which is entirely feasible. Most definitely feasible. Abandon hope while you can. Bad feeling does not begin to cover it. Really does not. Another note. In any case, as your lawyer, I advise you to refrain from any imprudent action. In other words, don't do anything stupid. Still have a chance of winning this, believe it or not. I've gotten clients out of deeper shit than this. Just don't make it any worse. Lay low for a while and let me appeal the court order. This social worker definitely has it in for you. We can use that to our advantage. Portray you as a victim of the system. A husband in mourning, a momentary lapse of reason, an overzealous bureaucrat. Trust me, this is our best option. Considering what you've been through lately, I'd say we have a good 50-50 chance of a good outcome. But not if you keep trying to convince everyone that you've gone completely insane. No more outbursts, no more rambling. Better yet, no public appearances whatsoever. You can still get your daughter. Okay, that explains a little bit more. See, there was a note back in the first video in this series that made mention, and a few other things that made mention of the fact that our main character had a child. And from that, we can sort of make an educated guess that at some point, because of all the injuries and despite medical treatments and everything, his wife died, and he was maybe not taking care of his daughter as well as he should, and social services got involved. And you can fill in the rest of the blanks from there, I think. But yeah, that's sort of explaining a bit more about the relatively vague backstory than we had prior. Definitely is. Okay. What have we here? What have we here? Other than lots of probably rotten wood that I shouldn't be stepping on. But let's not think about that. Let's not think about that. Oh, fuck. Baby doll floating in the water. God, that is the worst. That is just the worst. If this really is inside our head, then yeah, I think it's fair to say this guy's gone wacko. Kind of goes without saying a little bit, but I'm gonna say it anyways. That's just how I do things. That door is locked. This is that one. And that one. Well, looks like there's only one way to go. And this place. I still do not entirely understand what's going on here, but I do know this is genuinely probably the most terrifying location in a game I've been in thus far. And yes, that includes Outlast. Which, if you've played that game, you will know is quite the achievement. It really, really is. And coverings melt away. Isn't that just lovely? This thing's literally disintegrating. Like they were being burnt, but without the fire. Interesting. Very interesting. And also creepy as fuck. Also creepy as fuck. Wait. Playing the piano makes shit float. The fuck is going on here? The fuck is going on here? I do not know what this is, and I'm not sure I want to know, quite frankly. Really not sure I want to know. Okay, not sure that was.
At first I was lost as to how, but then I sawed it off with a handsaw, boiled it, then put the bone in a mortar. I had to get one. Obviously, this was not something I'd done before.
Ugh, that's just disgusting. Yeah, if these are legitimately our thoughts we are hearing, then calling this guy messed up is kind of an understatement, really. Most definitely an understatement. It is so damn dark down here, and I don't have any sort of light. Out of the pitch blackness. There's that at the very least. It's not much, but it's something. Anyways, before I go ahead and paint, I'm gonna have a look around the room and see if there's not anything else that I need to do. I'm not seeing any collectibles around, so I'll go ahead and progress the painting. Still not sure entirely what we're painting, but it looks vaguely like that could maybe be a person. Maybe. Just sort of at a glance, looks like the vague outline of a Yeah, honestly, I'm still not entirely sure precisely what we're painting, but yeah, I'm still not entirely sure what it is that I'm trying to paint here, but upon giving it a closer look, it does sort of resemble a person. If you look closely, you can see what kind of looks like a person's head and torso and some legs. Obviously, it's still kind of underdeveloped, but the vague shape is there, which is interesting. I'm trying to paint someone. I suppose the only way to find out who it is to keep on progressing and see what it turns out to look like. Because there's obviously no way to discern that from the work in progress that's in front of us. But yeah, I think this makes for a pretty good stopping point. And you may have noticed that I'm sort of making a point of stopping whenever we progress the painting. It just feels kind of natural. Plus, if I did the full hour-long episodes, as I do with most of my Let's Plays, then this series would be about 3 or 4 videos long, which just feels wrong. At least this way, there's a bit more content in the playlist. But anyways, hope you'll join me next time for more self-induced terror, and to find out who we're trying to paint, hopefully. Thanks for watching, and I will see you then.